I welcome today our guest, Dr. Arusa Khalid, PhD in business administration and major in marketing. Is everything correct?
Thank you so much for having me here, and I'm so happy, and it's my pleasure and honor to be here with you.
Welcome to University Civitas and Radio Pałacc.
Thank you so much.
First, I'd like you to introduce yourself. Tell us about your studies, your work in the universities.
Yes, sure. I'm Dr. Arusa Khalid. Basically, I belong to Pakistan, and that's the place where I originally came from. I did my PhD back in 2021, and my area of research interest was marketing. My research thesis was an interplay of consumer behavior, retailing, and during my PhD, I received an honor to avail IRSIP opportunity, which is being funded by Pakistani government. And I worked in Curtin University, Australia, Perth, for about 6 to 7 months under the guidance of distinguished professor of marketing, Professor Piyush Sharma. And then I came back and completed my degree. I started doing various projects. For example, I started my job at Zavis University, Islamabad, Pakistan, and later I got promoted as an assistant professor. I was serving there as an assistant professor, and apart from that, I was supervising PhD or master's or bachelor students. I was part of many research interest group, and also I was part of some other administrative groups. And then in 2023, I applied for NSP scholarship program for Slovakia. And then I got selected, and I came in Slovakia back then in September 2023. I served there as a researcher for about 10 months. And during my stay there, I tried to submit a couple of research projects. I was working on research papers. I was also doing some teaching on honorary basis. And then they offered me the job. I got lucky enough. I got hired. And then I joined them as an assistant professor in September 2024. And the Kamenice University, Bratislava, is one of the biggest university in Slovakia. And it's a public sector university, and we do have various programs for business students. We're offering bachelor, master's, PhD programs. And this is how I started my journey, and I ended up in working in Slovakia at Kamenice University, Bratislava. So, yes.
And what brought you here today to University Civitas? Why are you here?
Okay, so we do have multiple opportunities while I am teaching in Europe, so I can avail multiple teaching and training mobilities in a year. And recently I came across that we do have a bilateral agreement with University Civitas, and I applied here so that I can come and teach here, and I can explore the culture, and I can explore how can I learn more about cultural values and the people who are coming from diverse backgrounds. So I applied here, and then I got selected, and then I put up my application. My university was supportive enough to send me here, and so here I am, and I'm having my best time here in Poland. I appreciate the hospitality I've been receiving. I appreciate the respect that I've received so far, and all the facilitation that I'm receiving from my peers and colleagues and the students. And I'm enjoying my time so far here a lot.
Now I would like you to answer. When I read about your field of studies, one specific thing catch my interests. It's about neuromarketing. Could you briefly tell us about neuromarketing?
Yes, neuromarketing is about the amalgamation of scientific techniques and marketing. So basically, my area of research interest is consumer behavior, and at the same time, we can usually in traditional research we try to gauge customers' responses by using questionnaires or surveys or observations and conducting experiments. But neuromarketing and it gives you the different perspective, and you can always gauge customers' responses by using all those heavy machinery that we always get to see in the hospitals. For example, it involves like fMRI, functional magnetic resonance imaging. You must have witnessed such machines that whenever some sportsmen get hurt or injured, they do get through dense scanning of their bones, and through fMRI, their scans or tests can provide a detailed picture of what's happening in their body. So the same thing can be applicable to the customers, and if you show them some kind of advertising, if we are going to expose them with some kind of smell or perfume while their brain is getting scanned, so we can see that there's certain part of the brains who gets activated, and there are certain kind of hormones that can be generated. So this is the one example. Other than that, neuromarketing also deals with gauging the customer responses by using galvanic skin responses, by using electroencephalography, which is also known as EEG. It also deals with the fluctuation in the heart rates, blood pressure, and other stuff. So it is the introduction of medical technologies into the world of marketing, and this is a growing discipline, and everyone is talking about neuromarketing and its combination and its effect on customers, and we can gauge the customer's behavior in a very good manner. Although in some countries it's been banned for a long time, because a lot of countries, they do have this policy that you cannot invade the customer privacy, you cannot get into their brains, and you cannot try to observe people from inside. They're just supposed to give you their opinions on by using pen and paper methodology. But neuromarketing is not that new right now, but it's evolving on the daily basis, and now we are also talking about the combination of neuromarketing with respect to artificial intelligence, which is quite a nice thing, and it's going to be the talk of the town in upcoming years.
And with those countries' policies that are banning these studies, would you, at any point, would you agree with them if it can be unethical?
Yeah, there are a lot of ethical considerations attached to the research of neuromarketing, but I think that if you are, being the administrative of the country, if you can make such policies that can provide people with detailed guidelines and ethical standards, and they follow this strictly, I think you can get a lot of benefit out of it rather than banning it. So I think the countries who think that this should be banned, maybe they should be a little more flexible, and they should be striving hard to harvest the benefit of the research which is coming through the neuromarketing research. So I think we all should possess some kind of flexibility in terms of introducing such new and modern methodologies into the research, and not with respect to the academic research, but also with respect to the practical research as well.
To the students of marketing, what advice could you give them? Why they should finish their degrees in marketing?
Marketing is a very interesting subject from an ordinary or a layman perspective. We can see that marketing is just about advertising, convincing people to buy certain products and services. But the scope of marketing is very unlimited. There are multiple things you can do with the discipline of marketing. There are multiple disciplines which are being extracted out of this marketing discipline. So I would suggest that it's a very creative discipline, and you can always bring creativity, innovation, and it would allow my students to let their creative juices flow. And they should complete their degree in marketing because it is the dire need of the time. You can opt for multiple careers. You can see that we are not restricting ourselves to just teachers or just the people who are involved in generating some kind of social media content. They are not restricting themselves to just be like chief marketing officers or other they do have access to join multiple careers because it's pretty much creative field, and at the same time you can do a lot if you have your degree or specialization in marketing. It shouldn't be limiting your potentials, or it shouldn't be limiting your career opportunities. It should be actually enhancing them, elevating them.
Now I would like to give you free time to tell something that you'd like to tell us. Something that you would consider interesting, maybe your message to the world, to the students.
Yes, I do have a lot on my mind, but still I'll try to, although I'll be talking about some random stuff, but this all, I hope so, it's going to make some sense. I would suggest them to not go with the flow, because when I was doing my majors in marketing, when I was doing my specialization in marketing, I was being suggested that I should opt for HR because it has more scope, it has more jobs, and the job market is wanting more students and more fresh graduates from universities. But I didn't follow them. I did follow my heart. And I would suggest my students the same, that maybe at this point of time, you're just thinking from the perspective of the job market. And you're just thinking that you should always opt for such careers that are going to pay you well. But I would suggest them to just follow their heart. And if you want to do specialization in marketing or IT or finance or law or artificial intelligence, they should go for it. Because, the people who don't enjoy their jobs, they get stressed with the passage of time, and it wouldn't provide them with utter satisfaction, and that's why they might get depressed, they might get witness some other health issues or something like that. So it's better if you can follow your heart, and and they can try to educate themselves with the contemporary knowledge as well, because one way or another, when I was doing my PhD or when I was studying, we didn't know about the AI stuff, but currently I try to keep myself updated with the modern day knowledge. I try to attend courses, I try to do some certifications, so I always try to keep myself updated. But at the same time, I think I love teaching, I love the subject I teach, and this is the most important thing that I do right now. And if I could have opted for some other subject that I was not interested in at that point of time, I may have ended up as a sad person. So maybe the most important thing for me is to follow your heart. If you want to become an actor, if you want to become a scriptwriter, if you want to become a dancer, if you want to become a marketeer, just follow your heart. So this is the biggest lesson I have learned over the time, and this is the biggest content that I have had through my education. And right now, I'm quite proud of myself that I didn't follow the herd behavior. I just followed my heart.
My last question for you is about your stay here in Poland. What is that you like most about Poland? What catch your attention and?
Because I was applying for different countries, and definitely other than Poland, I also wanted to explore the rest of the Europe as well. And I've never been quite a traveler, but now it's a part of my job as well. It's just my third day in Poland, and although I couldn't get much opportunity to explore it, but so far I can see the richness of the culture, the state-of-the-art architecture. Although we have, in Poland, we do have like a combination of modern-day technology, and we also can see the culture and the history, which is quite rich, and it's being reflected in the old buildings as well. So I do appreciate it, and I am amazed by the first day when I entered this building. I was pretty much amazed, and I was thinking to myself, maybe it's the wrong one, because I've never been to any palace, which is a place or as an institution where the students are being taught. So it was pretty amazing. The whole building, it just mesmerized me. It just I couldn't get off my eyes off this building whenever I leave this building or whenever I try to enter this building. So it's amazing so far, and I'm enjoying the richness of history and the culture. And yes, after this interview, I'm going to explore more about Poland.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That concludes our interview. Thank you. My name is Franciszek Sielewicz, and my guest for Radio Pałacc was Dr. Arusa Khalid.
Thank you so much for having me here. It's an honor and pleasure to be here, and I wish you good luck for your radio channel, for this university, for the students who are listening to me, for everyone across the globe. Thank you so much for having me.
And I wish you well in your career and your studies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.